Noong nakaraang Senate hearing, nagkaroon ng pagtatalo sa pagitan ni Secretary Gibo Teodoro at Amy Marcos. Halatang napakabias ni Amy dahil nagpapaliwanag pa si Secretary Gibo ay binabara agad ni Amy. Ayaw niyang patapusin sa pagpapaliwanag ang Secretary. Bakit ka ganyan, Amy? Sa pananaw namin ay nagpapa-impress ka sa People's Republic of China. Bakit gusto mo bang agawan ng pwesto ang iyong kapatid? Bueno, panoorin na lang po natin ang video. Salamat po mga katropa.
Pansin natin dito sa sagutang ito.
Sabi na ni General Browner, piracy ito. So he was able to conclude that. Why did E.S. Bersamin conclude something completely different?
No, he did not conclude, ma'am. We have
to... Nahihilo na kami, hindi na namin paliwanag ko eh.
Kaya na, sandali lang ha. Dahil kakalituhan nga dyan eh.
Dahil nga kinakailangan maliwanagan ng tao, no? Medyo nalilito ang lahat kasi nung una, ang sinabi ni Senator, binanggit na rin ni Senator Ontiveros, pero ang una, sinabi ni Secretary Teodoro na itong Ayungin incident, it was a true obstacle to the peace and the stability in the South China Sea. General Browner proceeded to say that this was tantamount to an act of piracy. However, last Friday, Executive Secretary Bersamin labeled the matter as a mere accident or misunderstanding. And then less than 48 hours later, Secretary Teodoro again said this is not an accident. Are we flip-flopping with the characterization of what occurred? It seems fairly clear from what we heard from our Navy and our Coast Guard what occurred, what exactly occurred, and how do we term it? Kasi hindi rin kami nakakaintindi at litong-lito na ang mamayang Pilipino sa naririnig na parang paiba-iba naman ata tayo. Secretary Teodoro.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. The Executive Secretary was interviewed on the aftermath of the second National Maritime.
That was 5 days after the incident.
Yes,
and it can hardly be a preliminary assessment 5 days after.
At that time, ma'am, after the
5 araw nakalipas. Nasabi na ni General Browner, piracy ito. So he was able to conclude that. Why did E.S. Bersamin conclude something completely different?
No, he did not conclude, ma'am. If you notice, being a Chief Justice, he used the terms probably, and he wanted to make sure of his facts.
I think there was no probably about the mere misunderstanding or accident.
No, I think there was probably, if we review the transcript, and he was asked about whether or not it was considered an armed attack, and somehow in answering that question, he said it was probably even a misunderstanding or what.
I'll have to review the same, but
I distinctly recall, ma'am. I think.
Is that so?
Yes, ma'am. I think the staff can check the record of the.
Regardless, it gave the impression that you were downplaying the incident following the meeting of the National Maritime Council. Kaya nalilito po tayo kasi nung umpisa, pirata na to. At saka talagang aggressive and illegal act of attack, ano? Pagkatapos noon, naging misunderstanding na lang.
After that, ma'am.
So,
we have to...
nahihilo na kami, hindi na namin paliwanag ko eh.
Dating Chief Justice po si E.S., sigurado po siya dapat sa facts niya bago yun ho ang disiplina niya, yun ho ang training niya. Now, before po this
5 days after the National Security Council, the DND didn't have enough information?
For 2 to 3 days, ma'am, we were...
The former Chief Justice?
No, ma'am, it was the first time that we had met. As a matter of fact, during the incident, the Chief of Staff and I were in Korea to launch the 2 ships that are going to be delivered. So we had to hurry home and get stock of the situation because right now, ma'am, we're really implementing the area command concept where the primary decision maker will be the area commander.
I'm a little confused because 5 days later there wasn't sufficient information, but General Browner already told us talagang lumaban mga Pilipino with their bare hands. I distinctly recall that. This was before the National Maritime Meeting. Are we saying that nobody from NMC, DND, and SA bothered to ask General Browner?
No,
Anong ibig sabihin niya nun?
We did, but in the NMC meeting, these were one of the agenda items, and the rest of the agenda items were the recommendations to the President. But even before this, the President had already scheduled a visit to Westcom, where he was able to personally spend time with each and every one. And after that, it came out already that he made the determination himself already in spite
Pero
of the
ba't yata si ES dyan? Dahil
Yes, ma'am. I think so. Because
ano ba nangyari dyan? Parang walang proper verification, sinalang siya sa press ko, nagsalita siya, ngayon
So, ayan, ano yung napansin doon? Okay? Ako, ang isa napansin ko po dyan, mga kaibigan, di naman tayo nagmamagaling, pero yun ang nangyari, at kitang-kita naman, dinig naman ninyo. Sinasapawan ni Amy Marcos yung resource person na si Attorney Teodoro, Gilbert Teodoro, Department of National Defense Secretary. Ba't hindi niya patapusin yung explanation? Ba't hindi niya patapusin yung sagot? Bakit lagi niya sinisingitan? Na ang pinapalabas niya parang walang coordination ang nasa Malacanang tungkol sa pag-handle ng isyong ito. Sa tingin ninyo, in aid of legislation ito o paninira? Kasi, Senador Amy, kapatid ka ng Pangulo. Tayo ay nasa malaking problema ang kinakaharap dahil tayo ay inaabuso ng People's Republic of China. Yung Defense Secretary at saka Executive Secretary, lahat yan Office of the President. Ang National Maritime Council ay binuo ng Pangulo para nga mas malawak ang coordination ng lahat ng mga sekretary at departamentong merong authority at jurisdiction sa isyu ng West Philippine Sea. So, hindi ho nagkakaiba yun. Mali lang interpretation ni Senator Amy base sa kanyang nakikita doon sa mga batikos ng DDS vlogger na pinapalabas ng mga Duterte vlogger, Kibuloy vlogger, pinaniniwalaan ni Senador Amy. Pasintabi na, yan po yung aking interpretation dyan. Yung pang-iintriga na sinasabi nitong si Executive Secretary Bersamin na ito ay aksidente lang, o ito ay hindi intentional o kung ano man. Pinapaliwanag na nga, nandun daw sa transcript Hindi ho makatapos-tapos ng paliwanag si Secretary. Nadinig naman ninyo. Nag-uumpisa pala ng paliwanag, nagtatanong na naman, sinisingita naman. Di ba ang investigasyon ng Kongreso o ng Senado in aid of legislation, anong purpose niyan? Kumuha lang ng information sa mga resource person, ang komite, then yun ang pagbabasihan nila kung ano ang problema sa batas. Kailangang i-amend ang batas, kailangang i-repeal ang batas, o kailangang gumawa ng bagong batas. Yun eh. Pero yung ginawa ni Amy parang nakipagdebate. Dinidebate niya ang abogado, top-notch lawyer na si Gilbert Teodoro, pinagkatiwalaan ng Pangulong maging Defense Secretary at naninindigan sa West Philippine Sea dahil alam niya ang international at national law at ang ating karapatan. Pero ganyan po yung asal na ginawa ni Amy. Yan ang aking observation dyan. Ang aking analysis, mas naniwala si Amy sa mga fake news, propaganda ng pro-China vlogger na pinapalabas na magkakaiba ang statement ng Malacanang opisyal na parabang nagpapanik at naguguluhan sa West Philippine Sea issue. Hindi po. Nandyan ang pagmamando ni Pangulong Marcos as Commander-in-Chief, as Chief Executive. Siya ang pinanggagalingan ng lahat ng desisyon. Inire-relay lang ng National Maritime Council at ng mga cabinet secretary like Bersamin and Teodoro. Di ba yun ang napakalinaw doon? So nakita nyo? Ayawan ko kung ano ang inyong observation. Malaya po kayo na makapaghayag ng observation kung ano. Kaya nga ipinakita ko sa inyo, ipinarinig nyo ang style ng pagtatanong ni Amy Marcos as chairman ng Committee on Foreign Relations. Yung kaya ay talagang in aid of legislation? o pang-iintriga lang?